Hello everybody, my name's Sarah Withers and my company is called the Auto-Enrolment Bureau. Now if your company's staging date is approaching, you might be thinking to yourself, now what's the most effective way to approach this? It's a very good question. You can either do all the research yourself and set up your scheme through an online DIY solution, or you can ask a specialist like us to do the job for you. So if you don't know anything about pensions, it's really difficult to know what to do for the best. So I thought I'd just outline very briefly what you would need to do if you decide to DIY. First of all, you need to choose your pension scheme very carefully. There are about, well over 100 schemes to choose from, so you need to make sure it's a qualifying pension scheme and that it's been approved by the pensions regulator or the FCA. And if it's a master trust pension scheme, then do check that it's met the regulator's master trust assurance framework, otherwise it might encounter some problems later on this year when the new pension bill is introduced. Compare pension scheme costs. You're going to have employee charges, employer charges, contribution charges and administration charges, and these can be quite hard to pin down. Look at the performance of each provider. Have investment returns been slow and steady, or have they been a little bit more erratic? Design your scheme so that it keeps your ongoing costs and administration down to a minimum. So you need to think about employee tax relief, how you're going to apply that, your postponement policy, your pay reference period, and your pensionable salary and contribution combinations, because that affects how much you have to pay in terms of contribution rates. You need to provide clear and informative information to your staff and your employees, and also you're probably looking to update your employment contracts as well. It's really important to understand the processes behind auto-enrolment so that you understand who is responsible for each process and nothing falls down between the gaps. And one of the most critical things to get right is to provide your payroll administrator with clear instructions on how to administer your new pension scheme going forward through their payroll software. It's really common to get this wrong, miscommunications, and it's the employer who has to pay for any costly mistakes made through the payroll software, so get that right. If you don't have the time to do all of that yourself, then the good news is we can do all of that for you. We're fully qualified workplace pension specialists, and the idea is that we save you time and we make sure that you get it right. So do get in touch if you need any help, and if you found this video useful, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter. Thank you very much.